Greg, I'm going to turn to you first to kick us off today. Thank you again for being with us. Now, big news out of London, the UK and India announcing that they have concluded negotiations for a free trade agreement. And I wonder whether you might have one or two things to say about that before we jump into our main topic of conversation today. Thank you, Greg.
Well, thank you, Alex, and welcome everybody. And it's a great pleasure to be with you. So just on the UK India, I've not seen obviously the document published yet. So I think we'll have to see what's in the detail. But first of all, to say, I think it's an achievement to get the deal done. You know, there's a lot of skepticism around globally, but also in Whitehall and in Parliament about whether a UK India FTA would ever happen. So I think there is something to be said for having gotten the deal done. It was Boris Johnson who launched negotiations back in, I think, about 2021, I think. So well done to the negotiating team. From what I could see, it does reduce tariffs. The thing about a deal with India is tariffs are so huge in so many places that the size of the prize for service industries as well is so enormous that you could end up literally spending a lifetime thinking this deal, you know, we've got to get something, got to get more out of this. So the reduction in whiskey tariffs, for example, will disappoint some, but it's still a significant reduction. So I think there's a reduction in tariffs on agriculture, food, ceramics. Sorry, I'm not sure. Sorry, not ceramics, cosmetics, aerospace, medical devices, other things. And I think there'll be also tariff reduction on the UK side. On different things as well. Probably rice will be in there, for example. But I think the most controversial areas will be around the treatment of national insurance contributions and of visas, where I think a lot of the detail, I haven't been able to see the detail there as to what has been conceded from a UK perspective. But that's where I think some of the controversy will be there. I would expect there to be a bit of a political row with reform and people like that sort of attacking the deal for the migration aspects, whilst probably some of the more sort of free-minded, free trade-minded conservatives, Kemi Badenoch obviously oversaw that negotiation, and probably the Labour government kind of backing the deal, I would expect. But anyway, it's still a little bit early, Alex, but you know, I think it's an achievement overall. The recent EFTA deal took about 15 years with India. The EU has been in negotiations since, you know, probably I don't know, probably since before I was an MP 20 years ago. So anyway, so I think on the face of it, there's interesting stuff there, but have to look at the detail.